All right, so the driver's side seat is in. It's not in the greatest shape. I may go ahead and get some foam and blue tape, go from there, go to the upholstery shop. We got a pretty good one in the area. See what they say. I decided I might as well stick everything in here. I'm waiting on tires, so why not? Seat belts. This is the original one. Driver's side only had a retractor. I got these from Seatbelt Planet, and they paint this. This is powder coat paint. They had to use 3 different colors to get it. If I had to do it again, I think I would have sent this to them, and they probably could have made it work. But oh well. Armrests. We're gonna see how well this paint holds up on here. Had good luck with painting vinyl. Plastic or vinyl. Now the adhesion promoter I used on these is different than what I used on the console. This is the better stuff that I had. I just didn't know I had it. Had a dinger here. This stuff is so brittle. I don't know what happened. I hit it, obviously. That blows. I have another one of these in the attic. I'm not going to screw with it for a while. We'll see what else goes bad. Why am I putting the interior in now? Why not, I suppose. You know, what started all this is I stuck this shift boot. This is a console shift boot in. I'm like, well, why wait? You're waiting for your tires. Might as well do that. Here's the old console shift boot. She's pretty roached. So yeah, maybe we'll try to do a time lapse, stick you guys in the back, watch me screw with getting the interior in. Well, this is taking longer than planned. About the normal, I guess. Yeah, I like put my seat belts in. Look at this. Damn it. There's always something. You have to auger that hole out. Hopefully not dick up this too bad. See, it's supposed to go in like this. So she swivels. It won't even fit in there. Did I say I hate cars? Sometimes I do. All right, let's fix this. Yep. Got them all done. My land of COVID step bits are seen better days. Let's get this in. All right, interior is in. That took entirely too long. You know, I never jinx anything by saying, oh, this won't take long. Sometimes I think it. I think that that counts too. Yeah, look at these. Looks good. Seat belts are in. All the bright shiny is bright and shiny. I didn't unplug anything, monkeying with the console. You guys remember the console, how it mounts? There's 2 screws in here, right? Then there's these guys. Where are they? You see that there? Okay. Well, there's 2 on the other side too, but one of them is way up under the hump. So that one didn't get done. So, yeah, I'm interested to see if that tack works. I thought about jumping in and starting it here, but, oh, what the hell. Might as well stink the garage up. I did see I got a fuel leak at my fuel pump down there. I think both those fittings are junk. They're not junk, they just, yeah, it's tight in here. They're not junk, they just need to be tightened some more. All right, let's see what happens. I gotta open the garage doors anyway. Hopefully she doesn't go out through the garage and my clutch works. Give her a little pump. Doesn't work. That's unfortunate. Yep, that's unfortunate. Oh well, interior's in. All right, wheel and tire time. I was gonna leave the lime green ones on there. Let's see how these fit. All right, these are the wheels, front wheels off the Cuda. 245 60 15 on an 8-inch wheel. I've got 8-inch wheels for this thing, so it clears this way okay. It's right here's my concern in a jounce. You know, you're pulling in, you hit the curb, going into your driveway or whatever. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to raise this ride height. I'm gonna go ahead and go full lock the other way. I haven't looked at it there yet. 27 turns with that manual steering. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise it an inch. That'll be all right. I got a good rake. So yeah, that sucks. It's it's not the worst thing doing this. They're close now. Well, they're perfect now, the ride height, both sides. But anyway, okay. So yeah, plans change always. My plan was to go get the exhaust, go in for wheels and tires, and an alignment and drive it home. But the weather's just pathetic. It's just icy and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the wheels and tires on now, then the exhaust, and then alignment, I think is the plan. Here we go. All right, we got her done. I had a finger in there before. When I crank it back this way, I got about 3 fingers. So yeah, that ought to save the trim when I turn. Time to put her back. Yep, she's cold, 12 degrees. Let's get these unloaded. Woohoo! Yeah, I went with Cooper tires, Cooper Cobras. I don't know where you guys are, but Coopers are kind of making a name around, or you see them more on cars around here. It's got a nice tread, a couple $100 cheaper than those TA radials, which everybody runs, which I like, you know, but we dare to be different here a little bit. So yeah, this is like the second to last big wad I get to spend on this car. The exhaust is next. I'm gonna put these center caps on. We'll get them on the car, see how she looks. Can't wait. Installed. See, this girl needs a serious alignment. Something I'd forgotten was that these things got huge wheel wells in the back. I have tons of room, right? You know, it won't hit up in there, okay? The thing is, you just jack up the axle, you can't get the tire in, a big tire. So you have to put another jack underneath the bumper support in the back to get her up. Yep, we can't see her too well in here, but yeah. And the other thing, I cut that time lapse short because these guys, when the the first restoration of Louise, okay? You know, that quarter is so bad. It's all galvanized. And they had such a lip in there was no way I was gonna get anything in there. Why'd they do such a crappy job? I think because they'd had the car a while and little Johnny was going off to college. So they whipped her into shape, you know, what the hell? Perfect car for him to take to school. Looked like crap, so they, you know, did that. Yeah, anyway, so good. One less thing, that's what Forrest Gump always says. So yeah, okay. All right, next big event's coming up here. So what have I been doing waiting for that big event? I filled up the radiator with antifreeze. Had a water neck leak. I don't know why it did. And I found an air cleaner. Mancini Racing had it. It's got a nipple on the back like mine. That was a California mission thing, I think. And if you were in California, you just put a thing on the end of it, right? Plug. I've had that decal for months. I've been dying, waiting to get that thing on there. Make it all pretty, get to this point. I thought about changing this vacuum line. There's some things I should have done. I thought that this vacuum line was actually bonded to the grommet that goes through. Actually, it slides through. I didn't change it. It'll probably bite me, so I thought I'll change it. Well, in the meantime, I moved ahead and found out that the passenger, or the driver's side defrost duct was shot. I'd already changed the passenger. This looked good when I was under there before. Of course, this got ripped up even worse pulling it out. These are really hard to get on over this spot. So that started. Get back to that in a minute. I was looking for wipers, wiper blade inserts, not easy to find. Nap actually carries some, but they're too narrow to go in there, right? Which is too bad. They're like 10 bucks for a pair. This, I guess, I don't know if this is factory or not. It's an Anco, but it's got this cool little wing on there, you know, keeps it pressed down against the windshield when you're going. So I was thinking about changing that line. I found that. I get underneath here, and the door that flips between your feet and the defrost was hitting the console. So out came the seats, out came the console. Well, in the meantime, if you remember, I said that I couldn't get this last clip in. You know, I don't know if I can find that one there that tightens against to hold it. Well, when I did the carpet and everything, there's an oval deal in there. Well, it's to stick a screwdriver in to go ahead and tighten that. So that was interesting. Back up underneath there, you can see that door goes up and down right up there. So that's what the problem was. It wasn't going to move. It was hitting the console. So, you know, there's always something with these cars. You get them to a point, and even when I get this thing on the road, she's going to take, you know, shakedown, right? See what's going to shake down. So anyway, got the second gen fired up. Trailers on it. I'm going to get an exhaust in the morning. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. See if all my hard work paid off. If I did it right. If the tranny really does work, I mean, it looked good inside. If my brake job worked, it's gonna be the first time Louise has moved under her own power in a lot of years. So, yeah. Open exhaust manifold. It's Sunday morning. I won't try to run it very long. The neighbors, you know, they put up with my shenanigans. I don't make them have to worry about it. I can see problem one here. The steering wheel hits the, that's gonna, hits the tack. Yeah, well, figure that out. All right, here we go. Oh, P.S. Louise, the starter I restored. Yeah, the Bendix is bad. No choke. It's 28 degrees. Come on, old girl. She's thinking about it. Strictly race. Oh, I'm sure that's making somebody mad. Might be dragging. Not too bad. When she starts and moves, like I said, I think the brakes might be dragging. I'm not going to drive it on the trailer because I'm chicken. We got a winch. Got her all chained down. Yeah, good looking, nice rake, nice fat tires. Yeah, she's looking good. She got a nice rear end on her, huh? These are Max tie downs. Okay, I'll tell you about them in a minute. I had bought this trailer with me and my buddy a couple years ago. It's a 22 foot with a 2 foot dovetail, 10,000 or 5,000 pound axles with brakes on both of them. Came with a breakaway kit, and I didn't have any tie down. I have very little need to ever use a trailer, so I thought, you know what, I'm not going to be borrowing his stuff and then having to dig it up. So, you know, I'm of the, here's the deal, I'm of the, you know, buy once, cry once. So I think I got about $275 in this whole deal. I got a couple extra things in there, but so it comes with the axle. The axle straps I think you got to order those along with it. And then the chains, you know. And yeah, I'm more than happy with these. Now, you're gonna tow and haul every day, I don't know, but you know, I don't. So in fact, that wild man, he just bought, my buddy bought a 68 Charger. He just cannonballed out to Denver and back, brought this thing back. Hope to see that soon. So yeah, anyway, oh yeah, that's a Harbor Freight winch. It does a job, man. It's got like a 45-second on, 15-minute off duty cycle, but I can't complain. So yeah, that's the rig here. Had to take the torsion bars protectors off because quite honestly, I pulled the car a little far forward. You know, she could have been back. I'm going 10 miles. A little more weight on the tongue right now, but like I said, I'm going 10 miles. So that's why they're crossed in the front, the straps are, and they're straight in the back. I don't know which side of the debate you're on about crossing or making them straight, but that's why they're here today. So yeah, in the morning we're gonna go and sorry, where am I going this time? All right, guys, the morning to get the car out of here. I was watching that video. I actually thought of this while I was loading the car before you guys beat me up about the way I loaded it, like specifically straddling the cable when it's coming up or being close to it. I know. I actually thought about it while I was doing it. I'm like, what are you doing? You know, at the very least, I could get hurt if something let loose, and you know, in the very worst case, you know, worse. So anyway, that's that. Car's all, I tarped it up last night because of windshield leaks. It's just always going to leak. Try not to drive in the rain, or you know, it's inevitable. I got those rubber mats now. You just throw towels down and soak it up the best you can if it's overnight. I'm going to redo these. Where I hooked these up out here, that's no bueno. I thought about it yesterday. I'm going to put them over here. They won't slide. So anyway, yep, leaving shortly. Okay. What's that? Oh.
That's the factory stuff. Look how small that is.
Yeah.
That's factory.
Yeah, I know. It's tiny.
I don't know if you wanted them or not.
I'll keep them. I'll throw them in there. You just throw them right there for now, Matt. Thanks.
I turned them up like factory and everything. Took them back up.
I see that. You're a damn artist. Yes. Okay. I didn't waste any time. I got my truck got right over here. Oh shit. We'll look at it more when we get in there. Let's see how she sounds. I'm excited, boy. It's starting to smell like an old car again. At least it doesn't smell like mouse pee. It's the first heat that's been on this thing for years, or a while. Okay, old girl, let's see what you got here. These are Magna Flow mufflers. If you guys can hear that or not. So you got a nice low rumble. Make sure it's not in gear here. Damn, she's idling nice. Maybe not the best place to video, but get her loaded. Let's get Matt paid. Well, here she is back home next morning, idling, sounding like a happy Louise. gonna come through, but it's got a nice rumble. Not too bad inside. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, guys. Otherwise I'm gonna have a 2-hour video. Very happy with this week's progress. Thanks for watching.